What's going on, everybody? Another day in lockdown, which means another workout in lockdown land, aka our lounge room. So, hope everybody's doing well. What equipment do we need today? You will need some cushions or something that you can squeeze. You might need a few cushions, a roller or something. You'll need a bench or a couch of some description. And you'll need a towel or a suitcase and a weight. It can be a bag, can be dumbbells, can be kettlebell, etc, etc, etc. Any sort of weight, you're going to need that eventually. So, let's start with seated quad stretch. So, sitting on your bum, both legs in front of you, then you're going to put one leg behind you. Timer, and sitting backwards. You should feel this stretch in your quad, a little bit in your tibia, which is the front of your shin. Forgot what that was called for a minute. Beautiful day outside. Went for a little bit of a stroll. Before I did this, go for another one. Extended time allowed outside at the moment, which is a win for all involved. Further you lay back, the bigger the stretch. Hat on again. Haven't got a haircut. My head is looking pretty outrageous, I won't lie. Switch. But that's alright. There's worse things in life than just having a messy head of hair. You can hear a saw in the background. They're demo sawing, so they're cutting up concrete at the back. That's an interesting way to wake up at 7:30 in the morning. I suppose when we get back to face, I'll be up at 4 in the morning, so 7:30 is quite the sleep-in. No complaints. Still looks like the end of the month will be kind of when we'll be able to go back to face, 2-to-1 PT. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to seeing everybody in person again. 10 seconds. Oh. And coming out of that. Squat to stand and Cossacks. Okay. Jumping up, we have squat to stand now. So, heels shoulder width apart. Hands stay on your feet the whole time. Elbows go inside your knees. Drop your bum down. And then stand up. We're going to do this 10 times. Drop down. And ankles and knees creaking. Shake that bad boy out. Good legs. Okay. Feet a lot wider than your shoulder width. Toes slightly pointed out. Just going to drop to one side. Now the side that you're dropping away from, that leg stays dead straight. We're looking for the stretch in your adductor. We've got 10 in total. So I twist and hook my toe up. Keep your heel on the floor. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh. Good raise and bird dog reps. Okay. What we got? Excuse me. We got 20 glute raises. Then we got 10 bird dog reps on each side. We're going to do it twice. So, glute raises. Lying on your back, feet hip width apart, knees hip width apart. You're going to push up through your heels, lift your bum up as high as you can, and squeeze your butt cheeks. You're going to do 20 reps. Good. Bird dog reps. You're on all fours. Hips and shoulders stay square to the floor. Core nice and tight. Opposite arm, opposite leg come off the floor at the same time. And you kick your foot backwards, not up. 10 on each side. Core nice and tight. Try and keep the weight on the side that the hand stays on the floor. No rush. 4, 6, 7, 8. Good. And other side. There. Yeah. Now we've got 20 glute raises again. Ooh. Oh. Feet hip width apart, knees hip width apart, driving up through your heels. Make sure you're pushing up evenly through both heels, keeping those knees still. All right, bird dogs again. Hips and shoulders stay square to the floor. Keep the weight in the hand side. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Core nice and tight. We're going in 3, 2, 1. 10. Good. 10 on each side. Slow and controlled. Keep the weight in your hand side. Hips and shoulders square to the floor. Whew. Yeah. Grab a drink. Oh, I feel a little bit dehydrated. Okay. What we got? So the next round, you're going to need a chair and something to squeeze. You might have a couple of cushions, something like that, because you're going to have resistance against it. And it's sitting on your bum. Okay, so what we got? Got 10 single leg pulses, pike pulses. Sorry. And then a 20-second squeeze. Sitting on the floor, sitting up nice and tall, legs in a V, hands can be in front of you or behind you, either way. What we're going to do, we're going to lift one leg at a time, up as high as you can. So we're going to do 10 reps on our right, 10 reps on our left. You don't want your knee to bend, you've got to keep your legs straight. Okay? So 10 reps on each side, then a 20-second adductor squeeze. We're going to do it 3 times. We're going in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Good, it's 10. Whew. Okay, so the adductor squeeze. It's easier if you've got a roller, if you've got something else, so you'll just sit on the chair, knees, sit on the chair or the bench, something elevated, put the cushions or the roller or a bolster even, just something that you can squeeze, and we're going to squeeze for 20 seconds. Let me grab the timer. We're going in 3, 2, 1, off we go. So you're just going to try and squeeze your knees together as hard as you can. 20 seconds. Push, 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 push. Hard as you can. 5 seconds. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Whew. Rest. So that's 1. We're going to do 3 rounds of this. Yeah. Do the leg pulse again. 10 on each. Oh God, this is deceptively hard. Good. That's 10 on each. Woo. Here we go. Squeeze, put that cushion, put the roller, something that won't hurt your knees. 20 seconds in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Squeeze as hard as you can. Really try and get your knees to touch. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Legs have got the shakes going. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. 2, 1. Rest. One last round. 10 leg lifts. All right, we're going in 3, 2. Oh. Oh. That really feels like I'm cramping my left leg. Do that. 20-second squeeze. All right. Whew. Roller, cushions, whatever in between your knees. Squeezing in 3, 2, 1. Up we go. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let that go. Good job. Grab a drink. So what we got next? We got Bulgarian split squats. We got 12 on each leg. We're going to do 3 sets. So if you want to hold a weight, you can, depending on if you've been training lots. If you haven't really been doing a lot of training, probably wouldn't start off with a weight, as it gets pretty difficult pretty quickly. So we're going to do 12 on each leg. I'm going to do a few workouts, so I might work up weight during the sets. So I might start with the body weight and then work up. Now, how do we do these? So, find your bench, couch, whatever you're putting your foot up on. Kind of measure about 2 feet off, and then make sure your feet go hip width. Step one leg back, and that's your position. Find your balance, and then you're going to focus on keeping your body tilted slightly forward, but not letting my shoulders round, and then just dropping that back knee as far down as you can. Now when you do that, you don't want your front leg to be caving in like that as we go down. You want to keep your knee over the middle of your feet. So, got 12 on each leg, that's 1 set. We're going to do this 3 times. You can start with a weight, you can work your way up with a weight, or you can stay body weight the whole time. I'm going to work my way up. I've got to film a few workouts today, so we'll see how this goes. 12 on each leg. Here we go. Nice and slow and controlled. 2 feet off. Make sure I step my feet hip width apart. Send one leg backwards. Core nice and tight. Slightly tilted forward, but not letting my shoulders round. And then dropping that back knee. Driving up through that front foot heel. Got 12 reps. Legs. Slightly lean forward, shoulder blades back, core nice and tight. Making sure my knee stays over the middle of my foot. Dropping that back knee down. Ooh, left foot cramping. Nice. about your drink? It's one sit down. I gotta open this door. Shut everything. Because of the noise. That is making it very steamy in here. Whew. Rest as long as you need. Minute, 2 minutes. Alright. I'll add a weight this time. Go wait a little bit. Remember, you can hold whatever weight you want. Or no weights, either way, depending on how hard you want to go. Okay. You want to rest anywhere, I don't know, 1 to 5 minutes, depending on how hard you find these. These are a pretty intense exercise. No doubt about that. So I'm going to hold this one like I would if I was holding a kettlebell. Apologies about the demo saw in the background, if you can hear it. Problems. Another leg. Make sure my knee stays over my toes. 12 reps, dropping that back knee down. Keep like cramping in my left foot. Oh, 12. Whew. 2 sets. That beeping is our washing. We tend to consistently film when we've done washing. That's a good thing. There's always a clothes horse in this house full of washing. We don't have a clothesline or anything, so everything just sits on clothes horses around the house until it's dry. Again, resting anywhere from 1 to kind of 5 minutes, 1 to 3, 5 if you're going heavy and you're finding it really hard. Again, this is not an easy exercise. Does that make sense? That's about a minute for me. Go up a little bit more for my last set. Oh, I'm finding this a bit tough today. So, 2 feet out, feet hip width apart, send one leg back, core nice and tight, slightly tilt forward from your hips, make sure your shoulders aren't rounding, drop that back knee to the floor, 12 reps. job. That's 3 sets. Grab a drink. Nicely done. Ooh. Oh, you might need a block or something to elevate your heels on. We've got squat iso holds. So you're just going to have your heels elevated. For this. So I'm using the towel. You might use a bed sheet or something like that. That's perfectly fine. So what we've got a 30-second iso hold. We're going to do 3 sets. What you'll have, you're standing on your sheet or towel, heels elevated, heels a little about shoulder width apart, toes slightly pointed out. And drop down, chest up, and you're just going to try and stand up as hard as you can for 30 seconds. 15-second rest. We're going to do it 3 times. All right. If I learned anything from doing this last time I did these, make sure I press the timer to start. So once you've had a drink and you are ready to go, get your towel set up, towel or blanket, heels elevated on something. Here we go, we've got a 30-second hold. Going in 3, 2, 1. Drop bunt, core nice and tight, chest up tall, driving up through those heels. Hard as you can, try and stand up, 15 seconds. Ooh, got the shakes. Driving up through those heels. Push, 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 push. 5 seconds. Oh, rest. 15-second rest. That's one. We're going to do this 3 times. Good job. 5 seconds. All right. 30-second. Remember, heels about shoulder width apart. Toes slightly pointed out. Drop down the bottom of your squat and then try and stand up as hard as you can. Knees out, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Make sure those knees aren't caving in. Knees over the middle of your feet. Drive those knees out, chest up. Should be no pain in your lower back. No rounding through your back. Driving up through those heels, core tight, 15 seconds. As hard as you can. 5 seconds. Oh. That's 2. 1 to go. 15-second rest. Ooh. Woo. All right. 30 seconds, last one. Driving up through those heels as hard as you can. Yeah. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Drop down the bottom, knees out. Try and stand up. Again, drive up through those heels. Knees out, knees out. 13 seconds. Drive those knees out. Heels. Keep big toe down. Oh. Rest. Oh. Grab a drink. Whew. Good stuff. Grab a drink. Got one exercise to go. Fold this tail up a little bit. Make my area nice and neat. NFL started today. Well, most of it kicked off today. My boys, the Rams, LA Rams, got it done. Beat Cowboys. That's good. We like that. Okay, so what we got now? We got single leg suitcase RDLs. So you grab your weight. It's 8 on each leg. How we set this up? Heels shoulder width apart. Send that back. Send one foot, the weight without the arm, backwards, so your toes are in line with your front foot heel. You're going to bend that back knee. The leg, that's the same arm as the weight, it's going to stay straight the whole time. Without rounding through your upper back or your lower back, all we're going to do now is push our hips back as far as we can, keeping the weight real close to our leg, pushing our hip back. So you're going to find that stretch in that front leg hamstring. Feet hip width, back foot, toes are in line with your front foot heels, back foot up onto your toes, front leg stays dead straight, and imagine trying to kiss the wall behind you with your butt, keeping your back dead flat, pushing it back till you feel that stretch in your hamstring, squeeze your butt cheek, stand up. Now there should be no pain in your lower back as you do this. We got 8 reps. Still keep those shoulder blades pulled backwards, chest nice, tall, spine stays long and flat. 5, 6. If you're holding a kettlebell, you just hold it to the side of your leg. 7 like this. 8. And you do 8 on the other leg. Feet hip width apart, back toes in line with your front foot heel. Bend that knee so you stay up on your toes. If you've got a plate or a kettlebell, you can just hold it to the side of your leg, does the same thing. Front foot stays dead straight, spine stays nice and long, core nice and tight, pushing those hips back, let the weight track down your leg. Good. Find that stretch in that front leg hamstring. Should be no pain in your lower back. You're just pushing your bum backwards. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. So once you've done 1 on each leg, that's 1 set. We got to do 3. Rest 1 to 2 minutes, 1 to 3 minutes, etc., etc. Just for filming purposes, I'm going to have a very short rest, and I'm just going to keep going, just so this video doesn't blow out for too long. But rest 1 to 3 minutes, especially if you're using a heavier weight. It'll improve your performance having a longer rest. Feet hip width apart. Arm that's got the weight is the leg that stays in front and dead straight. The other leg, your toes go in line with your front foot heel. Bend that knee, chest up nice and tall, long spine. Just push those hips straight back, like you're trying to kiss the wall behind you with your butt cheeks. Do 8 reps. You got to find that stretch in this front leg hamstring, which is the back of your leg. So you just keep going down until you find it. Everyone's range of motion will be different, and as you warm up, you might be able to get a little bit deeper. I believe that's 6. 8. Switching legs. 8 on each leg. Feet hip width. Send that back foot back so my toes are in line with the front foot heel. Bend that knee. Long spine. Push my hips back like I'm trying to kiss the wall behind me with my butt cheeks. That's 2 sets. Again, just for filming purposes, I'm only keeping my rest short so this video doesn't blow out. Usually, I would rest anywhere from 1 to 3 minutes. Alright, last set for me. Remember, no rush for you. Feet hip width. Send that foot back. Bend that knee. Whoops. Got it the wrong way around. The leg, the arm that has the weight is the leg that's going in front and staying dead straight. Should be no pain in your lower back because you're just pushing those hips backwards. Switching. Find that stretch. Done a few rounds of this now. You might need to go a little bit deeper to find that stretch. No pain in your lower back. So it's more about pushing your bum back than dropping your chest to the floor. Nicely done. That's 3 sets. Good job. That's another day done. Another workout done. Another day of ISO done. Great job, guys. Keep it up. Let me know how you go in the comments. Looking forward to seeing you guys all face to face real soon.